Right, guys. I'm just gonna mute y'all so I can do the intro. Give me a sec. Where is L? Yeah, cool. LG. Alright, see you in a bit, Luke. I just stopped. Right, thanks. Right. Let's take a breather entering the penultimate race. Whew. Okay. Do 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 do. See, yeah, cool. I pressed my master volume. I literally just put it down. No. Okay. No, audio settings. There we go. Okay, cool. I'll put it to 2. I don't really want it. Cast music. Oh, it's way better. Alright, cool. Oh, right. Let's take a bit of a second to think about this. So I've done my calculations, and I have found out if Leighton finishes, I mean, I was told this by Bobby, but besides the point, if Leighton finishes a gap between, if Leighton finishes ahead of Ahai 2003 with a gap of points being more than 15 points, he's won the championship in the penultimate round. But if Ahai finishes anywhere in between that or ahead of him, then he still has somewhat of a chance. I mean, he'll have more of a chance if he finishes ahead. If he doesn't, if both of them don't score any points, then it's going to be even worse for both of them, I guess. Mistake. So Leighton needs to finish. If the thing I found is, if Leighton finishes anywhere between 7th and 1st, and Ahai doesn't score any points, he's won the championship. If either one of them retires, then yeah, no points for you. If Ahai wins this race and Leighton doesn't finish or doesn't score any points, then Ahai's taking the lead entering the final race. This is very complicated but very exciting, because obviously this is really cool. And yes. Everything is cool. Yeah. Okay, wait. Yes, found my channel. Hooray! How am I not subscribed? There we go. Put the notification buttons on as well. Oh, yes, please. Yay! Alright. Alright. We've got our matey Leighton, championship leader at the moment, here, and ready to rumble. He is here, he is ready. Obviously, race begins in a couple of minutes. So, I'm just gonna have to find out when everyone is in, and that, my friends, is when we start. And I am ready. Hello everyone. Welcome to the penultimate race of this SBS Div 1 season for PS4. The only division so far in Season 1, but of course I had to change the title because it's important. If I don't, then many people will look back at it thinking it's like an Xbox thing, but might as well get it updated. So, third place in the championship, XD Paco is in, ready to hopefully keep himself further away from Slapstream in the standings, because Slapstream still has a really good chance here of overtaking him for third place in the championship, and what a chance he has. He's done great this season. Out of him and his teammates, or teammate, he has done significantly better. He is fourth at the moment, only a couple points behind. I think like 10, 12 maybe. So again, great chance he has of getting that third place spot by the end of the season. Since Border is gone, Bobby's pretty much secured fifth. So that's good for him. Yeah, he's secured fifth at this point. Season 2 predictions. So Mercedes, I'll be fully honest here. If you're a Mercedes fan, SBS Mercedes fan, don't be offended by this, but I just don't think you're gonna win it. Your squad, or your drivers this season, and throughout this whole season, it doesn't matter about driver moves or whatever, it was good. Alright? This season, I think you've lost it. I think you've lost your balls a bit. But, of course, you've still got a great chance and a great shot at doing something. And that something is yet to be seen, because Season 2 is yet to begin. Evening all, have a great race, and especially Gel Ram. That is from Recky Madge. How I have to see you. Nice to see you even. Ahoy 2003. Second place in the championship, fighting for the championship obviously. He's in the lobby. And he smells blood. So I've also got the standings, I've got the point system. I put them in my camera roll, don't worry, I definitely put them in there. Because I need to put them in my camera roll instead of going to separate chats on Discord and looking for them separately, because that would be a nightmare. So yeah, the gap between Paco and Slapstream is only 10 points. And Bobby, 3 points behind. So Bobby still has a chance of getting third in the championship. I'll be honest though, last couple of races, no offense to you, Bobby, but hasn't gone the best. Let's just say that. Obviously that spin in Hungary that didn't help him any bit whatsoever. I wouldn't imagine he's very happy with it. I mean, if he's not, it's obvious. I'm just focused on who's going to win the championship, because obviously this race, just like it was for Saudi Arabia, this season, I can technically say last year, like Saudi Arabia last year, it's the championship can still be decided, but I reckon it's going to be decided in the final race. I don't think, unless what's his name? Unless Ahai gets into a crash at the first corner or first lap, and Leighton avoids pretty much everything, then Leighton's a lucky boy. Very, very lucky boy. But of course, you've got a race ahead, and you can't really tell what's going to happen. So we've got 16 drivers so far. We've waiting for one Mercedes driver, which would be Boardable, because we've got Sebatu Janssen, Marcus, Slapstream, Drax Gaming, JD Young, Gelram, Seklerman, an Alpine spot that should be revealed by a reserve. You've got Shiny Whiny, obviously in replace by Tripex, Risen, Bobby, obviously Big Man Bobby in the Ferrari, Epilic in the AlphaTauri. Very well this season. He's going to have to finish it off with a high in these final two races. Strange Ship, nice. He did a great comeback last race. Hopefully he gets a good result this race. 6-3, Alfa Romeo, and hopefully another reserve to go in there. Haas, Jamboy can't make it, so someone else has to. Unless, well, we start without them. Resolute Valley, big lad. He's in the Haas. And the two Williams drivers, XD Paco and SBS Leighton. Ooh, I'm ready. I'm ready for this dope race. Anyone in the chat watching this stream, I would like you to tell me in the comments of this stream, who do you think is going to win the championship? Is it going to be Leighton or is it going to be Ahai? Tell me. Personally, I think it might. I think it might just go to Leighton, but on the final race, I think Ahai has a point to prove, and he's going to prove at this race. He's going to throw in a great result that's going to throw Leighton to the curb, but he's going to come back strong, and he's going to come back with a race victory to finish off the season, I believe. Ahai, however, is going to finish second, and it's going to be quite close by the end of this race. So. Only gotten. Oh, it's past. Oh, damn. When are we starting? It's 7:02, so we should be starting soon. Let's not make a repeat on what happened last race. I mean, they only got killed, banned. I'm sorry for anyone who was watching that race, by the way. I really do apologise for that. But, yeah. Oh, I just hit my microphone. It's MCT. Nice. Ooh. Spectator. Ew. We just need a couple more drivers, reserves, anyone. Please. We need it. Oh no. Will it be updated? So we got our casual weekend structure. Obviously you go short quality, then into a 50% race. Weather, obviously dynamic. Start time random, forecast absolutely perfect. Obviously. Rules and flags, obviously. Strict. Standard safety car. And then simulation settings. Reduce damage, standard damage rate. You know, casual stuff for a race thing like this. So Rally's already ready to go. He's pulled on the he's readied up. Hola, borda. And Paco is ready to get the guns out. So is Epic. I think it's start time. Hola, hola, hola. Well, soon. We've only got 16 drivers for this race, but... No, 17. Kagwa! Yay! 17. Okay. We're saved. Alright. Yep, everyone's readying up. I believe we are ready to go. Yep, Bobby's ready up. Get your... ready up. Okay. Right, I need to get myself into shape here. Don't leave session. Oh yeah. Let's do this. I was born to be a commentator and I am terrible at it, but I'm gonna take any shot I have. Kagwa is GOAT. Yes. Qualifying time. 3, 2, 1. And the penultimate race in Austria has begun. Short quali should be underway shortly after this loading screen. And we are waiting to see if Leighton can win the championship or will Ahai pull it towards the final race of the season. So we're going to kick off right here, right now. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Get your get your noties on. You know, better know when I'm streaming SBS, because if you don't, then you're just missing out. You need to know. And also, so I don't have to keep putting the stream link in the thing so early, when all of you can just do it yourself. I'm joking. Okay. It's just easier, right? Loading complete. 22 people watching. Jeez. Hello, people. Here we are. It's qualifying time for the Austrian Grand Prix, and I am ready for this any way possible. who's going to come out of the pits first? Is anyone going to have a nice early start? Looks to me that we've got a beggar straight off the bat. Is that one of the Haas drivers? Yes, it is. It's Resolute Rally coming out onto the track. Out the pits he goes. He's the first driver to come out, and I believe someone else is also leaving the pits shortly. Gets the tyres warm. We're still waiting to see who that other driver is going to be. It's an AlphaTauri. It is, my friends, not Epiloc. It is Strange Ship. So Strange Ship's out, and I also saw an Alpine and a McLaren. Another AlphaTauri. Another AlphaTauri. And Leighton is coming out for his first lap with the Red Bull closely behind. So we're going to start proceedings watching with Resolute Rally. First driver to come out of the pit lane, and he's also going to be the first one to start his lap. So we are all, the eyes of the world are watching Resolute Rally. Not for any reason, just because why not? He's already invalidated that lap, and he also has invalidated this lap. He got two this and the next lap invalidations, which is terrible for him. And I also Ahai is still in the pit lane, but I believe now Ahai is coming out of his pit box, and yes, he is. So Ahai's coming out of the pits at this point in time. Lane got out much earlier. But where on the track are we going to find the action? Oh, well, there's some action. Resolute Rally's in the wall at that dreaded corner where you get so much oversteer. I tell you, so much oversteer at the exit of that corner. That is actually terribly awful to keep that out of the wall, and he just caught unlucky there. Strange Ship will now be, as long as he doesn't get his lap invalidated or spin or whatever, be the first one to finish his lap. So I'm now going to watch him go through the final corners of the second sector. Start the third sector. 45.1. Not bad. I mean, I don't know lap times around this track. To be honest, not the best. I reckon, no, he's not gonna, this isn't gonna be a good lap. But he's gonna be the first one to set one at least. First line he comes. Only on 105.1 on soft tyres. So, not the best. Anyone else behind? Looking to get a good lap in. Seklerman Epiloc goes provisional pole, so a 104.0 on medium tyres. So he's beat his teammate more than a second, and on harder tyres. So his teammate was on behind. Leighton goes second. Marcos in the Red Bull goes third. Slapstream must have messed up his lap somewhere, because he is only in P5. Disappointing first lap, but of course there is more laps after this, and there's a yellow flag. I think that's just a slow McLaren driver. I believe that's just Jack's Gaming on his outlap. So at the moment it looks to me that Epiloc could be on for another pole position. And what's happened here? There's a Paco on the track drifting. JD Young goes 5th, so for Aston Martin, not a bad lap, and he's on the medium tyre. To be honest, Strange Ship needs to do better. On the soft tyre, he should be getting way faster lap times when his teammate's gone provisional pole on mediums. So that's massive. Seklerman also must have gone wrong with his lap somewhere, because he's only at 118.8, but this time it was on the medium tyres. And I believe Slapstream's improved his lap. It's a 104.4, so not a bad lap considering he is on mediums. He's beat JD Young, and we are going to have a look at tyres. So Leighton done his lap on so he's in the pits now. He's done his lap on the soft tyres, and everyone else that's in the top 6 have decided to start on the medium, so maybe they're just trying to save the tyres for later. I mean, you only have a couple of sets of tyres that you can use in quali. Safshi's going to let his teammates pass to do his lap. Jack's gaming on a flying lap with the soft tyres, so he could be quite promising here as he goes through the second sector. He's looking to be setting a decent lap. He's got it invalidated right there, and I think the Red Bull ahead. One of the Red Bulls had a little bit of a spin here. He has, that's Marcus. So he's had a little bit of a spin. Jack Saban backs off. Is he going to go for another lap? I reckon he will. 72 Jansen's jumped up to second. I mean, was he there before? I'm not sure. Might go for a cracking lap here. He improves by 5 milliseconds. Not bad. Could be better though. Leighton is switching between tyres in the pit lane, looking to go onto a new set of softs. Ahai, on the other hand, hasn't set a lap yet, and Leighton's coming out right again. New fresh softs on that Williams car, coming out straight away. Out of the pits he must go on those new softs. Nope, that's the same softs he was on before. My bad. Same softs that he is on. So he's going to try save at least one for the final lap. He will then later use in the dying minutes of this qualifying session. Jack's Gaming on his lap has jumped all the way up to second place. Great lap by him. And there is a Red Bull in the pit lane. That's Seb. Is there anyone else behind looking for a lap? I believe Resolute Rally. His lap's invalidated once again, so no lap for him. Paco's on a flying lap. He's gone 2 tenths quicker through the first sector, so he's looking promising to start off. Anyone behind looking for a lap? Kagwa's got his lap invalidated. His teammate in the pit lane. And Leighton starts this flying lap. So, here we are everyone. Ready to see if Leighton can improve on his time. Ahai's also out on a lap as well. So, he's just about to start. Yeah, he's just about to start now. Right as Leighton enters the second sector. So, around where Leighton starts the third sector is when Ahai. No, Ahai's going to hit it earlier. My bad. Oh, Ferrari slow, just slowing down. Trying to get a toe off of that AlphaTauri. Through the second sector with SBS Leighton, championship leader in this final, in this penultimate race. I said final race. I already thought we were in Brazil, but I'll be honest, doesn't look like Brazil much to me. Goes through the final couple of corners. Will this be a good lap? We're going to have to wait and see. Comes across the final corner. He's got his lap invalidated on the final corner. He would have improved. It wouldn't have been enough to get past anyone, that's for sure. But his lap's invalidated, and that is very disappointing for Leighton, who failed to set a lap. Ahai behind though. What's he gonna go? Invalidated lap. Everyone seems to be getting their lap invalidated here. And this is what's costing Ahai. And he's already got another invalidated lap straight off the bat. So he needs to be really careful with track limits. And I think everyone else does. Because Leighton also got his lap invalidated at the final corner. So he needs to be extra careful. The two championship contenders really trying to fight the track limits. Trying to go hard on it. But of course you have to be careful when you're doing with track limits, obviously. So, okay, I was just taking a breather about what's happening here. Seb's going through a tenth faster at the moment through the first sector. Now in the second sector, about to go into the third sector, might be able to go for provisional pole. And yes, at the moment, with the way he's improving, he would be able to get provisional pole with his teammate right behind him. Could they push for pole here in the Red Bull garage? Haven't been performing the way they wanted this entire season. This is the time to show their boss. Across the line they go. It's provisional pole for Seb O2 Janssen. Sets a 103.9 into the 103s. Great luck by him. So, is that a statement of intent for Red Bull? I certainly think it is. Epilic, on the other hand, is now going to be thinking about going out for another lap because he wants that pole position, and certainly does Ahai and Leighton. They are in for this, both of them. But again, the only reason they weren't improving on their laps is because of track limits. So again, have to be careful on there. Seklerman gets his lap invalidated and wasn't even going to improve anyway. Anyone else behind on their lap? I believe there is a Ferrari. That's Bobby going through. Chiny Whiny into the pit lane. There is another Alpine coming across the line. That is Kagwa starting his flying lap. There's a Red Bull in the pit lane. I believe that is Seb. Yes, there is. Resolute Rally. Could he set his first lap of the day? He certainly will. What lap will it be? It's enough to get him up to P11. So he's B6 and he's only just a little bit behind Seklerman. So not a bad lap at all. Slapstream's going to come across the line now, jump up to 4th. So right behind his teammate, who is in the pit lane. He's gone purple through the 3rd sector. So he's set fastest of anyone else in that sector, which is really good. I believe Seklerman is on another flying lap and he's going quicker. So this is going to be very vital to get this lap in. Tries not to get his lap invalidated on the final corner. Does that perfectly. Across the line he goes. Jumps up to 6th. He's ahead of Leighton. And Leighton himself is on an outlap. And also is Ahai. He was only just ahead of him. But problem is, yep, no problem at all. Leighton is set for his lap. We're going to watch Ahai though, since he is ahead. And then, right away, when he finishes his lap, we're going to switch right over to Leighton, see what lap he does. Because these two are going to be right at it. As Ahai sets purple in the 1st sector. This is great for the Mercedes team. If you're watching this at the moment, Ahai, you can see Leighton in the distance. You wouldn't be afraid though, because this man could be on for pole position. And here we are in a league that has prioritised clean racing and exciting racing, and we've got that pretty much all season. But he gets his lap invalidated as well. That is terrible. So his lap isn't going to count. Leighton's though is looking very promising. A 10th up, which should jump him all the way up to 5th position, or maybe ahead of Slapstream. So through the final sector he goes. He hasn't got his lap invalidated through the final corner. Now it's 3rd place. He jumps up to 3rd, beating both McLarens in the process, and only now less than a 10th behind Epilic in 2nd place. Great lap by Leighton to jump up to 3rd place. That's going to be crucial for the race. I believe Ahai is going to be on another lap, and he's the only one to not set a lap, and he's got that lap invalidated. So, oh, he spins! Oh, this is terrible for the championship. Ahai has lost it, and he is out. Leighton can't believe what he's seeing. He looks at Ahai, absolutely terrified. This is crazy. Ahai has crashed himself out of qualifying, and now he needs to do everything to get himself back into this race. This is going to be an upwards hill for Leighton. He is going to be on fire. Ahai out of qualifying is the best thing Williams were looking for, and it's looking very, very promising. Whew. Seeing his hand slip off the championship trophy just that little bit. Leighton holds it and will hold it by the majority as Seb sets an even faster lap. His teammate is in second. It's at the moment a front row lockout for Red Bull. First time in 12 years. I think this would be the first time a front row lockout for Red Bull in either the whole of SBS or first since Bahrain, I believe. I mean, I don't know if they got a front row lockout in Bahrain, but they were good before they, messed it up and spun and ruined their chances of a good points finish. But others behind are going for laps, and one of those people is Slapstream, fourth in the championship, chasing Paco for that craving third place spot. Paco's all the way down in 11th, so isn't the best so far for him. Slapstream's on an out lap. He should be able to set one more lap, or maybe two if he gets along the line quick enough. What's happened here? That's Seb having a little spin. Keeps it out of the barriers though, so very lucky. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's already 3 attempts ahead of his teammate. So he starts his lap now through the first corner. Having a look from satellite view. Nice. I like it. And through in this place as the second Red Bull driver retires from the race. He is confident as a spinning Ferrari down in turn 2. I'm not very sure which it was, but Slapstream is having not a bad lap here. There's absolute chaos through there. Chiny Whiny parked on the racing line onto the gravel now. That could have affected Slapstream's lap. We're going to have a look at his second sector time. Has it been slowed down because of it? I believe it has. Yes, it has been affected because of it. A second and a half down on his fastest time. We're going to have to hope for other people to do laps. Secklerman, on the other hand, is going to have one more lap left to see if he can improve, and I believe as well Slapstream will have another chance improving on his lap. Leighton's ready for the race. Resley Rally has to settle for a 12th place. Aston Martin 10th and 11th. Chiny Whiny for Ferrari. They're not going to be very happy with him, I would imagine. What he's doing there, parking on the racing line right when Slapstream's in his lap. Not the best I have seen. Bobby has absolutely thrown it away here. Let's be careful. Now, Slapstream needs to be careful of the cars ahead. I reckon that he'll be fine. He's 2 times quicker, which should be enough to jump him up to at least 3rd spot. This is very important as Secklerman jumps up to 3rd. He sets it exactly at 104. Slapstream, though, comes across the final corner. What lap will he do? Comes across the line now, only 5th, and separated from 3rd by only 0.03 of a second. Massive for pretty much everyone. Paco's into the pits. He won't improve on his time. And Strange Ship in the pits as well. That, my friends, is qualifying for the Austrian Grand Prix. Epilik. Epilik? Epilik got pole? Sorry, where did that lap come from? Epilik's on pole position. That didn't pop up on my screen. I swear that didn't pop up. But many stuff happens. Ferrari wouldn't be happy. Chiny Whiny's actions might have got the FIA sniffing up his nose, because I wouldn't imagine Slapstream would be calling that to the stewards. It was a very dangerous manoeuvre, just parking on the racing line when cars are literally going 10 times faster than you. on a straight. Quite frankly ruined Slapstream's lap and could have gave him the chance to improve his time. Alpine wouldn't... Alpine would be happy with this result. Sucklerman third to start off, the Spanish driver, ready to show his worth. And, of course, Epilic, the Finnish man from AlphaTauri, once again on pole position. Very great race. The two championship contenders, Leighton down in 6th. Ahai had a spin and was out of qualifying before I even recognised it. Many exceeding track limits, warnings and illegal laps or whatever it is, invalid lap times, and then a spin. Leighton literally went past as well. I wouldn't imagine he was absolutely shocked with what he's seen. But now, all Leighton has to do is just finish the race to possibly win the championship. There is, let alone, the highest chance of him winning at the moment. If the results of the qualifying would have went for the results of the race, Leighton already would have won the championship. And by too much. 43 points exactly. If he would have. So, this championship isn't over. But of course, Ahai is the only one who can stop Leighton from getting this championship, or anyone else ahead. Maybe Paco get a good... Actually, no, Paco's on the other team. Okay. Who's racing for the other Mercedes? I don't know. But, one thing's for certain. Leighton's going to be feeling very confident with a 25 point gap at the front. And according to the really confusing SBS Racing League point system, if he finishes P7 or up and Ahai fails to score points, then he's won the championship. So let's get this underway. Anyone else watching here? This is a big moment for SBS history. Who's going to become the first SBS League, SBS Racing League race champ? Okay. Who's going to become the first SBS Racing League world champion for PS4 Div 1? First ever SBS champion in the league entirely. Started from a foundation of SBS Bobby, Leighton and a couple others, has grown to an amount of 1.3 thousand members in less than a year, which is massive. And now the first championship could be decided in this one race. Leighton versus Ahai, Ahai versus Leighton. It's all going to kick off here in this race. I'm on the edge of my seat for this one. Ahai looking for the long strategy. He starts on the mediums, Leighton on softs. The pole positionist Epilic is going to start on softs as well. He needs to be careful from the two charging bulls and also Seklerman. What is going on here? Jack's gaming. We always seem to have problems here. Everyone's lined up. Jack's gaming, man. Oh no. Where's the rally's turn back? Jax needs to leave. Jax says he's gonna leave. This is a nightmare. Why do I have to leave the region? Alright, I'll just use the invite to get back in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Suffering from technical difficulties. Missed the starts. Alright, just go. Fucking game. What the hell is going on? Oh my god, if we need a restart, just go get a restart. Oh. So you see, I want to kill myself. I actually want to die. I actually want to die. I want to die. Restart, lads. my lord. Alright, we're still streaming. Cool. Cool. Oh, okay, new lobby. Yay. Woo! Yay. Wait, yeah, I got my okay. Sorry, I'm going insane. Da, da, da. We've got 18, baby. Who is okay. Pumpkins on 4G? No. SBS Bobby. Oh, it's taken a bit of a hit stuff, but we are back and ready for the penultimate race of SBS. Oh, that sounds terribly scary. You have reached your final race. No, not the penultimate. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get fired. 100% fired off this race. Okay. Formation lap number 2. Hi, I feel so bad for you, man. So, let's recap. Take a moment to acknowledge that I am exploding. Alright, I'm gonna basically do over the whole speech that I did at the start, just because that's the point. Right. Alright, I'm ready, guys. Alright. With the penultimate race of SBS starting here today, Leighton could become the first SBS world champion, or will it be Ahai, who still certainly has a chance of taking the championship lead this race? Ahai down in 17th, so Leighton up in 6th. This league began with only 2 people, Bobby and Leighton, and it's grown up to 1 1.3 thousand members. And here we are. 20 main drivers have entered this competition. Many reserved, many surprise moments, many shocks, many turnabouts in the championship, many sad moments, many memorable moments. And it all goes down to this. Leighton has the chance to take home the first ever World Championship for Williams and SBS, and in the first World Championship in SBS history. And here we are in Austria, for the lights are ready to flicker. No, they're not. Oh, kill me. Jack, just... dude. Oh my god. Wait, no, we're starting. Fudge. Okay, it's lights. Okay, 5 red lights. And it's lights out. And away we go. Here in the Austrian Grand Prix. Epilic gets ahead very well indeed. The McLaren's behind, having a nice ding-dong battle in the back. Leighton up into P4 already. Many drivers are going wide. At the front, Epilic and Sebo Janssen are really pulling away here. And down the inside goes Marcus. He's looking for an overtake on Slapstream, who goes off the track. And when he comes back on, he comes off behind Marcus. Down to 5th place. Kagwa in the Alpine has had a great start and up into P6 already. His teammate still in 3rd as he goes off the track, and Leighton goes back through into P6. Behind, Ahai gets ahead of Bobby, and now Jax is behind Ahai as well. And there might have been a small collision there, JD Young and Kagwa, or Chiny Winey, but JD Young has dropped all the way down to 10th place. Back at the front though, Epilic leads ahead of Seb O2 Janssen, with Seklerman behind both of them, followed by the other Red Bull of Marcus, Slapstream, and of course Leighton. I made it up 2 places at the start, so not a bad start indeed by the Mercedes driver. The top 2 though are pulling away from any of the other cars behind, and since DRS is pretty much on 50% of this circuit, which is crazy to believe, there is going to be a lot of overtaking and very, very interesting racing that could go on towards the championship in this final race. The gap at the front is only 3 tenths. Behind, Leighton is getting very comfy behind that McLaren car of Slapstream, but he knows that Slapstream won't give up this place because he wants the chunk of points to get himself into P3 in the championship and ahead of Leighton's teammate Paco. So what he needs to do is just keep it alive. There's a collision at the back. Sixbury into the back of Strange Ship, I believe. Resolute Rally already with 3 seconds. The lead is now down to a 10th, and Epilic has to defend like a lion up towards this corner. Seb with the DRS. They get very close to each other. Paco's had a spin at the first corner. He's all the way down in 16th now. Not sure if he has damage or not. Epilic though is back in this. He's going to get the DRS back open around the outside. Could he get the move done? Round he goes. They make a little bit of contact. Seb onto the grass a little bit, but Epilic stays in the lead of the race. Seklerman defending 3rd place like an absolute lion, absolute animal. Marcus trying to get that 3rd place, but now is being absolutely swallowed by Slapstream, who was right behind him. Could make the overtake here towards on the main straight. Leighton's behind, but he's actually slightly falling back. But now through this 3rd sector, he's gained around 2 tenths, so he is going quite quick. but not quick enough for what he needed to be. A strange ship in the pit, so he does have damage, I believe, which wouldn't be that much of a surprise. The lead could swap again though, as Seb moves to the inside line and takes the lead for a subtle moment. He's going to brake late. They make contact. Epic just might have to concede, but they are shoving each other. Have great racing between these two. And now Seb gets ahead with the DRS. Behind, Leighton gets ahead of Slapstream. Seklaman drops down to 4th. Slapstream has dropped down to 6th place. Very disappointing. And now he's actually pulling away Slapstream. He is not catching up with the cars ahead. Behind, Ahai has made a great start and is already up into P13. If he keeps this going through these couple of laps, he would be able to catch up with the top 10 in around by lap 9-10, which would be great for him. Leighton with the DRS and the slipstream might catch Seklaman a little bit sleepish at the front, but of course it's a massive DRS train here and you can't overtake that much unless you get some sort of a slipstream, and Seklaman decides, hey, I might as well have a go around the outside, and he could get back into P3. At the moment though, doesn't look like he will. There's a yellow flag through the sector as Sebo2 Janssen has dropped a couple positions. Did he go off the track? Does he have damage? Or what happened? Seklaman, is that Leighton? It's actually Leighton! He's had a collision with, I believe, Seklaman. This is terrible. He's actually behind Resolute Rally now, who is lagging like crazy. But this has changed everything in the championship fights. From what could have been Leighton getting the championship here has changed all the way down. And now the lead with Epic is now 2.5 seconds. Leighton, on the other hand, is now only a couple places ahead of his championship rival, who is down in 13th and all on the medium tyre, which is slower, but he's going for the longer strategy, so we might as well try. And is JD Young off the track? Yes, he is. Is there damage on the Aston Martin? There might be. We're going to have a look now to see if there is, as he stumbles across. I believe. Nope, no damage on the car, but down to P14. We are on board with Leighton, who is watching a fight between Kagura and Resolute Rally, and he's seen the gap and he's went for it. Leighton up into P8 from where he was in P10 a couple seconds ago, has dropped, has made up a couple positions. Resolute Rally is lagging around like crazy. Absolute hellfire. Seb, though, also making a great comeback. Slapstream was in the podium places, still is for the moment, but we've got our first pitter, Seklaman in the pit lane. Is it damage, or is it a full-on call to get ahead, or maybe even an undercut strategy? Leighton, though, is catching up. We believe it's a front wing change, so must have got damage there. Leighton round the outside, absolutely swooped around him even before the corner began. And there you go. Leighton is ahead of Resolute Rally. You can see his championship rival in the background, down in P11. And there's a swap here for a couple positions, 2nd to 4th, going right at it here. Slapstream on the back of Marcus, who is trying to defend. Slapstream is trying to defend from Sebo2 Janssen, who is also trying to attack Slapstream. So these three are going to have a nice little fight through these couple of corners. Leighton's already up to P6. Gelram out of nowhere. He's done a great start up into P7 and now ahead of Resolute Rally. So great start by the Aston Martin of Gelram. Great start by him. Now Slapstream is in a Red Bull sandwich, so he needs to be careful with what he's doing. He's going around the outside towards turn 2, and he's already passed before the corner begins. Marcus has dropped back down to P4. Was it early braking? Was it a lockup? What was it? Because he's dropped down to P4 now, and everything has changed. As Seb tries to go down the inside towards the next corner. Slapstream's on the outside. They are still fighting for P2 here, and it looks to me that Seb is ahead. The Red Bulls have swapped positions in the space of half a lap, and now Slapstream has to try keep with him, which at the moment looks to me that he's half of the track he's gaining time, half of the track he's not. Secklerman in the pits with damage as well. That's pretty much wrecked his chance of anything. Shiny Whiny in P5 for Ferrari, so not bad. His teammates down in P12 though. Alhai's up into P9, so he's made a great comeback and into P9 in just 9 laps. So I did tell you, by round 9, by lap 9 or 11, he will be in the points. Slapstream looks down the inside of Seb, who he's going to brake late to try and get ahead, and he loses the back end. Nearly swipes off the Red Bull. Marcus is just going to ghost through casually, and now Slapstream's going to pull to the inside. Might get the move done here. No room whatsoever for Slapstream, but he makes it work. But now the Red Bulls made a great move to try and do a switchback. They're still wheel to wheel towards the next corner. He's going to brake late in Slapstream. Now he's once again ahead into P2, and for Epilik, on the other hand, this is great for him because he's gaining time because the cars behind him are having a well-on good ding-dong battle. As Seb is now once again ahead of Marcus. I believe this is a tactical move for the championship. Jack's Gaming is half dead at the moment. I don't think he's alive. The Red Bulls though have been getting very tidy with their moves. Epilik now actually dropping time to Slapstream. So not much of a surprise though, to be honest. Paco's in the pit lane. We're waiting to see what's going to happen. So he is in 10 lap old softs. Going to switch on those medium tyres, so should be a 2-stopper, which is going to be interesting. Unless he can pull those tyres for 26 more laps, which would be a miracle if he somehow does without them bursting. So here we are. Paco, the first one to do a pit stop, and actually, well, do a pit stop. 70 Janssen with a penalty, so he's the first one in the top 5. No, first one in the top 6 even to get a penalty. Slapstream looks like he's going to be in the pit lane this lap, and he is in the pit lane this lap, trying to do the undercut on some of the cars ahead. Will he be able to do that undercut? That's the question. He is in the pits in the moment. I believe he is going to be on the medium tyre. Good decision there by Slapstream. Will he get ahead of Paco? Will he get ahead of anyone? I believe he's not going to get ahead of JD Young though. Interesting. So JD Young. Oh wait, no, he hasn't pit yet. Secklerman though. I don't know how he's done this. Still in a decent range of Slapstream, even though, again, lost a lot of time. Shiny Whiny trying to make an overtake on Leighton. Leighton's on the outside. I mean, no, Leighton's on the inside now. Shiny Whiny forced to the outside. They're going to ghost. Shiny Whiny has to concede. Bobby down in P11 as well. His teammate not doing the best. It could be in the points soon though. Leighton up into P4. Ahead though are the Red Bulls, and that's going to be a different story. Whew, very different. Leighton's pulling into the pit lane as well now, and so is Seb, who is in the pits ahead of Leighton. Great decision to pit at this point. Anyone else ahead is going to be struggling like hellfire, so a great outlap is what they need. Leighton on the mediums, Seb also on the mediums. Most of the grid should be going on for a 2-stopper. Shiny Whiny actually gets ahead of Marcus, so he's on a great attack here. Jalram's just chilling in behind. He's getting a lot of time now because of these pit stops. Around the outside of Shiny Whiny for P2. Could he get the move done? Nearly could. They're still wheel to wheel. Shiny Whiny's got the outside. Marcus is going to sweep past there on the inside. Great move there. And we're only a third of the race through, and now these two on new fresh mediums are really pushing each other to the limits. Slapstream and Sebo to Janssen on fresh tyres, and also you've got Leighton tucked in behind, who actually gets a penalty for multiple warnings, which isn't the best, obviously, but actually no, I just don't know one either. So anyone else ahead starting on pitting is either doing the overcut on, or he has the medium tyre. That's for sure. So Slapstream sets a fastest lap, 105.8 on the mediums. Not bad. The Ferrari and the Red Bull back at it. They actually make a little bit of contact through those couple of corners. Marcus shouldn't have the pace that he has because he is on softs, and Shiny Wine is on the medium, so he should be faster. Is the Ferrari at this point. And the AlphaTauri is just sailing into the distance. If you look back, you won't be able to see anyone else behind. Gelram's getting into this fight as well. Might look for a sneaky P3 here on Shiny Wine. He's got a good slipstream. Might as well look down the inside for a nice move. Shiny Wine is going to break late. And I think that was just retaliation to see him go up his inside. And now with the DRS and the slipstream and the traction off the last corner, he's going to get ahead. Epilic's in the pit, so race leader in the pit lane. Will he get ahead of anyone else? Slapstream, maybe. Epilic might just get ahead here of Seb. No, he won't. In fact, he's going to get overtaken by Slapstream out of the pit lane. So, big one there. And Slapstream back at the fight. Was race leader Epilic right behind him, and he's also got Seb right ahead of him. So I wouldn't imagine if he's trying to push that car up into a good place. So anyone else ahead is going to be a massive disadvantage. And I believe, the way it looks, yep, Seb's going to be in the lead of the race. Leighton would be in 4th, and Paco in P5, so not bad for the Williams team. Ahai, obviously on the mediums, doing a longer strategy. Bobby is pitting. In the pits, he must go. And he's going to drop behind everyone else once again. Gelram leads the race, since he is on the mediums and the faster tyre. He's only just ahead of Marcus though, which is on fading soft tyres, and Marcus isn't gaining much time, and I don't think Seb has the DRS here to try help him with this one. Slapstream tries to overtake Seb, but at the same time Epilic is right up his tail and might just look for an overtake at this corner. Slapstream won't have the DRS surprisingly, and yeah, it looks to me Seb's still in the lead of the race. Now, what would the cars ahead do? Because are they looking to pit or what? I recommend Marcus pits this lap because, yeah, I believe, yeah, he's in the pits. Marcus in the pit lane. He's going to drop a lot of places now because the cars on the new tyres have been absolutely zooming these last couple of laps and have been putting in fire laps. As you can see, he is now. JD Young has a spin and just about scrapes it without damage, but that's terrible. Marcus drops behind JD Young, and according to the pit stops, when JD Young pits, would be behind Leighton. I up in P4, but of course still yet to pit, so yeah, that's nice. Sky's getting a little bit darker. There is on the forecast rain to be coming soon, so needs to be careful with that. Sixbury and Sebo to Janssen having a nice scrap. Sixbury has to concede the position, and he might even pull up here. Oh, there's contact. Slapstream and Sixbury. Sixbury is round. He was actually fighting for the lead here. I didn't even realise. I thought he was in... Oh, no, he isn't on tyres. That was a tyre glitch, my friends. So he's been spun by Slapstream, who was trying to get past. It's just terrible news for Sixbury. Second man hasn't been the best race so far for him. Started obviously in third, had a good start, but the damage at the start just couldn't hold on for much longer. And now these three ready to go back at it. Epic is certainly right on the back of Slapstream. Might look for a nice little overtake in this DRS train, except Seb is the only one here without DRS, and he's coping brilliantly to stay ahead of the others, even though they've got DRS and he doesn't. I mean, that might be because he is on one lap younger mediums, but I wouldn't imagine it's because of that tiny diesel. Epic out free has actually got the faster tyre. Epic makes the move on Slapstreams. So up into P6 is Epic, and anyone else ahead between P4 and 1 still yet to pit. And Ahai is certainly looking vulnerable for his championship contender, or for his championship rival to get past. Now Epic has only got one more car left in his sights, but he's got Slapstream also right behind him, so he needs to be extra careful to keep it in. And of course, you've got some back markers as well, just to make it that little bit more chaotic. Epic driving like a true champion here. Could be on for a might contend for the championship next season. Who knows? I think he will. He's a good driver and definitely deserved to get better results. Seb is in P5. Epic, he's got a great run on Seb, but Seb this time gets the DRS thanks to Resolute Rally, and this is game on between the top three. Slapstream starting to pulling behind here, but now with the traction pulls to the outside, and this is the move that everyone has been waiting for. And after 19 laps of this race, Epic might just get the move done here, as he's actually gone off the track, and Slapstream has now right on his tail. I don't know what happened there. Resolute Rally is defending from Seb, but I don't think he's going to stay ahead. In fact, he might, and actually scrapes him. And thanks to that scrape, Epic is wheel to wheel with Seb for the lead. Resolute Rally holding them up a ton here. I think actually scraping Seb's front wing might or might not be damage on that Red Bull. He is desperate to get past the Haas because he is holding them up desperately. I think this is what's going to be changing this race here. Back markers or cars yet to be passed who haven't pit yet. Those are going to be the real changes in this race. Resolute Rally, I reckon if I were Resolute Rally, just back off. Epic is in for a race win, and you don't want to ruin that or get attention from the FIA for a possible penalty. So be careful. Slapstream also behind, trying to overtake Resolute Rally, but he's actually dropped off a lot. Epic tries to go around the outside, might just get through here, and into the leads goes Epic, but the still isn't over yet. As Seb's on the outside, might just fight back, but when he comes out of the corner, Epic, to the delight of the AlphaTauri team, is in the lead of the Austrian Grand Prix with 16 laps to go. Leighton gets ahead of Slapstream. I think Slapstream might or might not have damage because he is going very, very slowly. There isn't any visual damage that I can see. I didn't even realise JD Young has retired from the race. Must have had some sort of incident. Now Leighton has Resolute Rally to try and get past. Bobby retires from the race. Rally in P7 now. Slapstream tries to overtake down the inside. Epic, Ahai's in this. He's dropped a couple places. And look at this. Bobby's out of the race as well. It's a virtual safety car. And the two championship contenders Alright, at each other. Leighton should be going into the end of the race. Ahai gets a 5-second penalty for a collision with Servitu Janssen, so maybe, just maybe, I don't know. Now it's a full safety car. This is massive. Oh, damn. This is the perfect time for Ahai to have a pit stop, pull on the soft tyres probably. I wouldn't imagine he's putting on softs to the end of the race. I wouldn't imagine anyone who hasn't pit yet would not be in the pit lane. Ahai is staying out. Interesting decision. Is he doing this to maybe get closer to his championship rival, or is he hoping that another safety car later in the race might happen? To be honest, I don't think it will happen. And this is 2 races in a row that Bobby has retired, so a big disappointment there on Ferrari's half, and Chiny Whiny might just be able to only score only a couple points. Bobby wouldn't be very happy, I'll be fully honest with that. The 2 championship contenders meet together under the safety car. Ahai 2003 and Leighton. Leighton knows that he has a chance. Ahai might just give him a cheeky little fight here on the safety car restart. Of course, waiting for everyone else to catch up is going to take a bit. Jack's Gaming is just dying in the background. The safety car might go on for a while as well. And 6-3's been disqualified. So I don't know why that's for, but he's disqualified from the session, so not good. Jack's Gaming is gonna just have to settle behind everyone else and hope that he doesn't cause anything too bad. Joe Ram is gonna look very strong, fresh softs towards the end of the race, under the safety car. And when we get going once again, they're going to look very smart. And he might just overtake a couple of people. Marcus looking very vulnerable. Mostly Slapstream as well. 11 lap old mediums. And ahead, Ahai. But 22 lap old mediums. He's looking very vulnerable. Leighton might just give him a little nudge here. A little fight for his money. Ahai might do the same. These 2 fighting would be quite a thing. Yes, quite a thing. Here we go then. This has been a crazy race so far. Great overtakes, fights for the lead. Epilik has came out victorious, the pole sitter, with Seb in second. Obviously he did start in second and had second man behind him at the start. Second man's now down in 13th. So that's how fast stuff changes. Safety car will be in this lap, so all the cars have to get ready, get themselves ready to go for the restart. We're going to have a look at Leighton just now, because he knows that he has his championship leader ahead of him, and if he does anything even more superior than a little nudge, he could be under investigation by the FIA, and he just needs to be careful out there, because opinions swing. And you know what happens when 2 championship contenders collide in a race? Chaos. Safety car's in. Seb's in the pits as well. Ahai in the pits. Seb in the pit lane? Wouldn't imagine it. Leighton now in P2. Slapstream up into P3 as we go racing once again. At the restart, looking very strong is Epilik. Intermediates. Seb and Ahai. Interesting. Is there rain on the forecast to come? This might lose him a lot. Actually, no, it might lose him a lot of time. But this is what you need to have. If you're predicting rain to come, then it needs to come at a very good point. Jalram looking strong. Around the outside of Slapstream. They've predicted it right. At the exact time when they pit, Seb and Ahai have predicted the weather perfectly. The rain has come, but will it be heavy enough for Inters? Just yet, I don't believe it will. Gelram absolutely on fire, up into P3, passing Slapstream, and this is a threat, a massive threat. Paco in the pits, Inter's going on for him. I don't think it's into weather time yet, but it will be in the later laps to come. Looking out for little details on the track, little bits of little water. It looks quite dry still at the moment. Gelram is chasing down Leighton on old mediums. He's on fresh softs. Are we seeing anything on the ground? Still looking quite dry. And because of this, Gelram won't get that close, and also because DRS isn't active just yet. I think it'll take a couple laps for the track to fully turn wet. But of course, they're predicting it as much as they can. Will anyone else pull into the pits this lap? No, no one else will. Big gambles here at some of these teams. Gelram on a charge here on these soft tyres. He's made the mediums work. Now looking to pass the current championship leader. And through he goes up into P2 at the moment. Leighton around the outside. And he's gone 2 wheels off the track, but Gelram ahead. And what's happened at the back? That's Paco with a spin. Are those Inters up to shape yet? I don't believe so. Just yet. Paco's already losing places. Gelram now has got one more car ahead, and that is Epiloc. Ahai's, and by the way, Ahai's championship is relying if the rain rains hard enough. And at the moment, it's not coming for him. Leighton should be on to win the championship at the way it's looking. Because this is very important. The gap between them in the championship, 25 points. So, very important. Gelram goes for the race lead around the outside towards turn 2. Might make contact, but Gelram in the Aston Martin has taken the lead of the Austrian Grand Prix. Great race so far. And now the rain has decided to come. You can see it on the track, the little ripples. You can see now the rain has arrived, and I wouldn't imagine if everyone else at the front is thinking about putting on another set. Sorry, not another. A nice set of Inters on that car. This is a chaotic race, and now only 9 laps remain, and everything could be turned around with this one key moment. Who's staying out and who's in the pits? It looks to me Gelram is staying out on the soft tyres. Does he think it's going to stay out for long? Epiloc's already deciding, yep, we're throwing on a bit of Inters on that. Leighton is up into second place, but probably won't be able to catch Gelram. The Inter drivers are going way faster than anyone else. Kagwa pitted a couple laps before. Epiloc as well. Is that... Who is that? Kagwa. No, that's not Kagwa. Who is it? That's Seklerman. On the softs. It's just not working for him. This race has started crazy and it's going to end crazy. Resolute Rally trying to make an overtake down the inside of Slapstream, gets a penalty because he went so down the inside that he actually cut the corner. He's ahead into P3 though. I need a breather. Alright, I wouldn't imagine now that everyone at the front is pitting. Gelram, I would imagine he's pitting this lap. Is he in the pits? Yes, he is. In the pits, he must go. Now, will he keep this lead to Epiloc? Everyone is in the pit. Leighton and Resolute Rally stay out on the dry tyres. This is all down to their instinct. Gel Ram in the pits. New enters. Slapstream as well. Who's going? What's going to happen at this point? Gel Ram on the enters. They think they can keep it out. They think they can keep it out on the dries to the end of the race. Or they're hoping that the heavy rain won't come. Or the heavy rain will come at the very end of the race. Maybe for a nice little fight. Resolute's in the lead of the race. This is crazy, this race. I've been losing my breath many times this Grand Prix, and I think I fully lost it at this point. Are they struggling on those inters, or is it just cold? Is it the cold of the tyre, or is it actually not time for the inters? Revving that car around a track like that, Leighton has decided it's pit time. Ahai gets ahead of Seb, I think. I don't know why. DRS is now disabled. Why is Ahai a lap down? Like, I'm not... Huh? Why is Ahai not done? I believe that... Yeah, Leighton's going to come out behind Gel Ram. And now Gel Ram's going to have that amazing boost of being ahead of Leighton from doing an undercut. And that is perfect timing. Now the cars ahead are hoping they can keep it out for the end of the race. Gel Ram is on a charge like he was on the soft a couple minutes ago. He's going to be on that charge on the inters. But problem is, Seklerman is actually doing a hell of a good job here for a couple seconds. Seklerman is under a lot of pressure. He's losing time constantly. And Marcus in the pits, Resolute in the pits. They're going to lose a lot of time. Leighton's going to gain a lot of positions as well. Ahai's in P10. The live championship is going down to the wire. We are watching Ahai in P10. So at the moment, that would give him 10 points. Leighton, on the other hand, will get 22. This championship could continue as Paco gets out of the race, and it's a safety car. Big news. Resolute comes out of the pits. That was perfect timing for Resolute Rally. In P2 he goes. This race it's gone crazy, and it's a drive-through penalty for Ahai 2003. It's gone now. He knows what's happening. He can see it. He can see the problem. Into the pits. Ahai goes to serve his drive-through. Leighton, P3 will give him 28 points. If Ahai doesn't score this race, then he's out. Ahai needs to score points. But at the moment, he's going to keep the championship going. Just about. He's dying out there. He can't get the tyres ready. I don't know what's happened to Ahai. He's just fading away somewhat. But Gel Ram has found himself leading a safety car train out of sheer luck. Great decision calls, great calls, pushing a lot. And he's got that car up into P1 on those intermediates. Leighton will score 28 points. And the gap at the front is 25. This will give him a 43-point lead. Ahai, with the point he's in, is scoring 8 points. That will mean, if the results stay as they are, Leighton is going to win the championship here in a soggy very, very soggy place here in Austria. But of course, this safety car is going to help Ahai a lot. If he needs to overtake at any point in his career, this is the point. He needs to get up into P8. If Leighton finishes in P3, then all Ahai needs to do is finish in a P8 place, getting 14 points. P8 or higher will keep him in this championship fight. Anywhere lower, and he's out. This has been a chaotic season. I obviously haven't seen it, but I've seen everything from round 7 in Mexico towards now, and I'll be honest, this has been chaos from start to finish. And you can see how they feel out there. Leighton under a lot of pressure, and there's penalties. Apparently Kagwa and Seklerman, the two Alpines, have made contact at the back. Is that, I don't know what happened there. But this safety car is deciding precisely who is going to win this championship, and this is going down to this final 3 laps. Lap 34 to lap 36 is where we're going to get this racing under action, and when this championship is going to be decided. Is it going to be SBS Leighton, or is it going to be Ahai 2003 who keeps this championship alive heading into the final race in Brazil? It all goes down to this. All the people watching, 1,300 members, everyone in SBS is watching this moment, and at some point, either this lap or next, the safety car will be in and racing will resume. To me, it doesn't look like it'll be in this lap, even though it is slightly going away. I'm pretty sure it isn't. No, it isn't. It's going to be in next lap. This isn't very good for Ahai. It isn't looking very good. If he wants to keep his championship alive, he needs to pass both Kagwa and Seklerman. If he doesn't do that, then his chances of a championship is over. Kagwa into the pit lane. This is great. Ahai is going to go up to P9, which is all he needs now to possibly win this. The gap at the top would be 1 point. So he needs 1 more point at the end of this race to keep himself in the championship. He needs to pass Seklerman. But if Leighton finishes anywhere ahead, it's all over. Unless he somehow makes a miracle drive in these final couple of laps. I'm going to keep an eye here on the points and everything. 25 points separate them as of last race. Live championship at the moment, the gap is separated by 41 points. Mercedes are on their toes. Williams are bouncing round in suspense. Joe Ram leads a pack of many drivers ready to get on with this, and no matter what, safety car is in this lap. This is it, lads. This is going to be possibly the end of the first championship in SBS. Here we are then. Out of many races that we've had, it goes down to the final 2 laps to see exactly who is going to win this championship and who is it going to go to. Who is going to be crowned the first championship winner in SBS history. Out of all leagues in Season 1, this is going to be remembered for every great reason. Joe Ram gets away. Poor start by Resolute Rally. And Joe Ram's already leading by around a second. Leighton, this is crucial. He gets ahead of Resolute Rally to keep himself in the championship. Ahai behind, though, is struggling to do anything. Strange Ship is down to P12. Leighton's dropping back. Slapstream is right on his tail. Ahai drops to P10. This is terrible. Ahai is losing places. Slapstream is having a fight of his own. Marcus up into P4. He's got Leighton ahead. Obviously, no DRS in this weather, but it's going to be even harder to overtake, which is so good for Leighton, who is now having to defend, but he can't defend because look at the speed on that Red Bull driver. P4 will give him 25 points, which leaves Ahai in a place where he will just scrape it to 40 points if this keeps going. Ahai is at immense pressure, but wait a minute. Ahai in the pit lane? No way. On the final lap of this race, the final lap of the Grand Prix, is it over for Ahai? So many races this season, and this little bit of damage has caused him to drop down to P12, which will only give him 6 points. It's now Slapstream who decides who's going to win, and Leighton is absolutely hoping to get this over with. If Leighton finishes in P5, then I'll give him 22 points towards the championship. I'll give him a 47 point gap. And that will mean Leighton will win the championship by 1 point. Leighton's in P5. It's Chiny Whiny to possibly stop Leighton, but it's all down to these final couple of corners. It started very dominant for the Williams team, who started off with a flyer. Leighton and Paco have been a great pair this whole season. Gel Ram is going to win the race. Chiny Whiny can't get the overtake done. SBS Leighton is going to come across the line and become the first ever SBS Racing League champion. First ever champion in SBS history. He has done it on the biggest stage possible. Ahai isn't going to be very happy. I don't know what happened there, but it ended in absolute horror. He couldn't have ended anywhere crazier than this. It could have been a great one. Ahai could have kept it out. Could have just got it if he would have stayed out. I'm not sure what it was. If it was front wing damage, a puncture, we're yet to find out. But the championship can only be won by one, and it's going English in 2022. 2021 to 2022 season 1 here in SBS Tier 1 with PS4. Joe Ram isn't going to win because of penalties. Marcus is going to win. I'm really sorry for that, for anyone who was confused. But it's been a cracking season, and I hope everyone has enjoyed it from start to finish. Even if I wasn't here. I know I kind of made some races worse. May have been a bit of controversy throughout these Grand Prix. But SBS Leighton is crowned Tier 1 PS4 SBS champion. And that, my friends, is the end of a championship that started off like a banger and ends off like a hammer. Thank you, my friends, for a great season in the championship. I would like to personally thank Leighton and Ahai for giving us such an amazing season here in SBS Tier 1. I wasn't here to see it all, but from what I did see, I haven't seen such a race or championship go down like this forever. Anywhere. Right, we're gonna start interviews. That, my friends, we're gonna do interviews. It has been something of a great season, and I like to end it off with this, you know, great championship fight. Wowza.
Hey!
Leighton.
Hey!
Hello.
I'm a very happy boy.
Very happy. I could imagine.
It took me 5 minutes to work it out because we're working out how much points me and Ahi got in the match.
The point system is too confusing.
Yeah. So like my reaction wasn't even good. Like I'm not even lying. I had to like shout yes separately so Bobby could do something.
It was insane. Ahai could have kept the championship going, but he pit on the final lap because of damage or a puncture or anything.
Oh mate, when Seckleman took us out, oh hey. I thought it was over.
Jesus.
SBS where? Beautiful. I'm
getting Russia flashbacks.
I need to do a YouTube video like they did for F1, like the Max Verstappen team.
Oh come on.
Oh man.
My yes is my right. If you want us to like redo my celebrations like forcefully, I will because I only shouted yes. It's really shit. If you want to hear the
right, might as well get. Yeah.
Right, report open. Right, use. Right. Clips. That.
Should we get the interviews underway or get the others in?
Yeah.
Get the others in.
Get the others in. Let me the last one fun. I deserve something special. I'm joking.
I almost lost my head.
I was rehearsing my lines.
Whoever this JH06 is, right, I wasn't expecting it, okay? I had to do maths to find out, fam. When does that happen?
I was losing my head.
Bobby, you rehearsed your lines.
I rehearsed my lines. Okay, here we go. It's been a dream because he's related.
No, invite the others. Invite the others.
Because I was saying that I was like starting it like at the start of your lap, and I was like, oh shit.
No, I'm happy I've won though, because I'm not going to win next season. I'm going to be Mr. BT or like one of the Ecos bros. I need to fake a reaction. I'll do it in my spare time.
Let's have a look at the comments. Oh no.
As that's being the party store.
Right, let's have a look at the comments in this.
You're wrong. You better be wrong.
Bobby, why are you so off the pace of qualifying?
Wait, did he not win? Wait, Leighton, he won. You won by 15 points.
No, I got P5, he got P12. You came 12th, didn't you? You 100% came 12th. I'm not. Ah!
Oh, I'm losing my absolute shite.
Please tell me I didn't mess this up. I did not just say he won that, and he didn't. Wait.
Oh shit! Oh boys.
Where's the fucking P12?
Speak to me. No, I don't want to speak to you. Sorry.
The worst of all is Red Bull have not renewed.
Wait,
me.
I'm sending a picture. I'm working it out. Ah, he came 12th, didn't he? Someone just confirmed that. If he came 12th, I've won it. 12 for 6 points.
Oh, he came 12th, yes.
Wait.
You've won the championship.
Yeah, it was 50. Oh my god.
Oh, this is the most scuffed. Why is it? Who is this? Jesus, who's this? Oh, Xbox. Ah, that's why I haven't hit you. Yay! I can get penalties removed anyway. Oh shit, he's 11th. Oh shit!
Oh!
Ah!
What?
He came 11th. Wait, so right, he 8 points. So 300. No, I've won anyway. No, I won anyway. No, I won anyway. No, I won anyway. I'm like, no, just no. He 292 points, 294. 294 plus 8. Wait. Yeah, oh yeah, thanks. 294 plus 8 equals 3 or 2.
Yeah, you won, I don't care. Just
No, I didn't win. No, 319 plus 28. Wait, yeah. No, I came 5th. 319 plus 22. 319 plus 22 equals 341. Holy shit, it's still in.
Oh, you're
it's
pissing.
By 1 point.
Wait, can he still win?
Yeah, it's still on by 1 point. I need a DNF and he needs to win.
Wait, what?
Oh. That's all Cyclamen's fault. Sorry, Cyclamen, if you're listening. But if I get penalties removed, can I overtake Jaram?
Yes, please.
No, wait, can I? Wait, can I? Oh, who has? Wait, I'm going back on stream.
I feel like this was Marco. I just feel like this was
Make me driver of the day and I've won.
Oh shit, dude. Oh shit.
No, I haven't.
Wait, what? No.
Wait, this can't be true.
Mate.
Wait, get your pen.
Alright, wait that, because I need to check. I'm not gonna report if Joe. No, because no one went in front of us. If someone went in front of a palic, wait, a palic, wait.
Wait, Leighton, can I see your screen?
Why? I'm just. Wait. A palic wasn't in front of us, was he? Wait, I'm clipping it and having a look. Wait, I'm clipping the last 20 minutes.
Leighton, what's your YouTube
Last
channel?
half minute. Wait that. Oh yes, perfect. If I get my 3 sex removed, I'm 4th. Holy shit. Wait, did you hear that? Oh, you heard that. Oh my god. No, I didn't. Wait. If I get my 3 sex removed, I'm...
It could be over. If he gets his 3 seconds removed.
I didn't take a picture of race director. Oh my god. Did anyone look at... Ah! Right, so right, no one heard that, no one heard that. Shh.
Nathan, show me the 3 seconds.
What do you mean? The
what
incident
you
with the incident... I can show it. I'll promise you this. There was... Right, so after I got the pen, I got one warning, which was with Jaram. It wasn't any incident, he just pushed us a little bit too wide and then I got it. I don't think... I'm gonna check where it is, because I want to find it. Oh my god, this is the most scuffed... Ah! I can't spell investigation, don't talk about it. Where's Jaram? I need to find a clip where I'm next to Jaram. Because that's where I'll find it. I'm 99. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you what happened to Sackerman.
just send us all the clip.
I was just saying, can I congratulate the champion? Congratulations. He's been rooting for you this entire
that's all
time.
Seckleman's fault. I got one warning for that as well. Oh, hey, Seckleman, I'm not a fan. I don't care how fast you are, you need to learn to defend. Edit, right, wait, I'm just editing something. Set trim. Diddle diddle doo.
Send it in report and everyone will start going now.
Mate, calm down. Set trim. Start. Oh, you're gonna hear my voice though. Shit! Right, I'm gonna put mind the language because I can't remember what I said.
Oh, Marcos might be getting disqualified.
Mate, I can't have it being one. Nah, I can't.
Okay, one sec.
Right, done. Right, there's the second one done. Right, what do I click this for? There. Yeah, I can't deal with this.
Oh!
Which one's this one? I don't understand why I clipped this one. It's qualifying. Why is this what? Why have I clipped qualifying? Eh? Oh, I clipped it because I thought I took out Ahi, because you know when Ahi's killed in qualifying? When I was talking to people, they said the stream thought I killed people, so I clipped it because I really didn't know what happened.
Oh yeah, I saw that. All night long.
Why did we clip? Oh yeah, oh that's why I clipped that, because Slapstream took us out and the like shitty restart, but you know. Oh no, I didn't get the Jaram incident. Oh no. Wait, I might have.
Leighton's just hoping for the FIA to save him.
No, I'm hoping for the... Yeah, I think I've got it. I think I've got it, yeah. Did I get it? Oh no, you're right, I need to wait until he gets in front of us, because I know you took us. Oh, I'm praying that... Yes, it's here. Yes, please say that he didn't give us enough room. Please say he didn't give us enough room. Please say he didn't give us enough room. Please.
Wait, what's the report?
That's not enough room. Piss off, that's not enough room. That's not enough room. Right, I'm not right with that. 2 minutes 14. No, 1 minute. Yeah, 2 minutes.
Suck on his balls.
So, what?
What? Right, where's the report section anyway? Oh, here we go. Oh no.
Oh no, we are in trouble.
Oh no, our table.
It's broken. Is the stream still on?
I am still streaming. 7 people are still watching.
This
My
is so
God.
scuffle. Right.
Those 7 people who are still watching, I salute you. You actually survived all of this.
Oh, I don't like this. I can't wait another week. I'm not in Abu Dhabi. I'm shit at Abu Dhabi. Sorry for swearing. I shouldn't swear, but you know, the habit. Why did I click this one? Was this the one with speckle? Why did I click this one? Oh, this is the one I clicked in. Ah, that's one. I'm so confused. I'm so glad I didn't dive bomb unless I would have been murdered at the end.
You know what? If Ahai didn't get that drive-through penalty at the final safety car,
He'd still be in it.
yeah, you wouldn't need any of this. Get rid of this penalty stuff.
How many wins has Ahi had?
Ahai.
Ahi. I say Ahi. Don't ask what I say Ahi.
I'm British. Let me answer that. Pure British.
I'm British as well.
Pure British. I'm pure British, man. I'll drink the tea.
I'm Geordie British.
That's where. I don't really know. Have you a video?
Yes, I have a video. I'm being spammed.
Hello.
No, Ezra, there's how, what, right, Ezra, please, what is the possibility that me and Ahi are tied on points going into Abu Dhabi? How? Oh, that's what he means, oh, okay, fair enough, oh god. How would that work if I'm P14 and Ahi's P1? Right, wait there, I'm just uploading these clips to YT so I can report exactly on mine. More, no, not more. Share, YouTube. Title F1 2021. SBS. FIA incident. Is Bobby still here?
I have no idea.
Bobby! Hello!
Where is he? Jamboy's just praying. Did Leighton win? For the current moment, no.
If it wasn't for Resolute Rally, I'd be fine. He got his 2 warnings, but obviously it's my fault because he's lag tricked us, so.
Oh, I know.
Of course. Of course.
Oh, right, oh, but, right.
I swear, if I've fully rickrolled the whole of everyone watching, like Leighton's won the championship. Wait, no, he hasn't. Oh no. It's like a full-on bidding war. Like you're gonna try to bribe the other one.
Is there like any incident? Can someone report Ahi, please? I'm just joking. Nah, I'm sorry, but if someone takes me out next week, they're getting banned. I'm not even joking, they're getting banned.
Oh, I'm going to explode.
It's not Brazil. Is it Brazil? Oh my god, it's Brazil. I thought it was Abu Dhabi. Oh, I'm not happy with Brazil. I always spin there. Oh no.
Leighton in the mud.
In the mud. Laying in the mud. Na 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 na.
A ban with a nice message.
Oh, come on, upload, man.
Alright, just imagine the scenes if Leighton retires and Ahai wins.
No, you know what like really annoys? If I retire and then like first there's like a pelican he lets Ahi go past. That's what all annoys.
If that happens, then sorry, Epic. Goodbye. You're gone.
What's this, Shiny?
Shiny Whiny sends a video.
What, Shiny, what's this?
I don't know, because my phone keeps dying. The tiniest bit of contact. Huh? You and Slapstream were literally wrestling. That final lap.
No, like, I don't understand how he was adapting to the conditions so well.
You know, Joe Ram had a freaking great race. Just timed the stop perfectly. Obviously staying out on the mediums, then going on the softs. And then taking the lead before the rain came. And then when the rain did come, he stayed in the lead the whole race. Until obviously the penalties.
That safety car messed us up, man. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? What is he doing?
What the flick is he doing, man? See, this is why I need the normal point system. If we have a point system that gives you 40 points for winning a Grand Prix, then I don't know who the freaks won the championship. I need to do a full mathematical problem to actually find out. It's so annoying, man. You get points for finishing in P14. The frick? Okay.
It's normal, it's normal after next season.
I heard you. Pre-season okay, so...
Oh my god, if someone in front of us gets a penalty.
Here we go.
Can someone report a pellet, please?
Alright, let's have a look at the calendar for season 2, because I actually haven't seen this. So, pre-season testing in Spain, obviously. Bahrain, round 1, Portugal, round 2, Imola, round 3. Saudi, round 4. Austria, round 5, Britain, 6. Belgium, 7. Then you've got Monza, 8th. And then you've got Easter break. Come back on the 16th. No, you come back on the 23rd for Azerbaijan. France on the 30th for round 10, round 11 Hungary. Canada, round 12, you've got a week break, and then Russia, Mexico, Brazil, and then you've got a drama break, and then finish it off with Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi.